front of my home known as the Giant in Pendleton, Indiana. I've got a video editing suite,
Right
a
there.
home theater system.
High tech.
I purify my own water. I have a workshop, 2 or 3 different art studios, and a special place up in the very top of the house for writing, a loft, a writing loft I call it, way up in the very top. And it runs entirely off the sun. The way the solar thing works is the solar panel picks up the light from the sun and changes it to 12-volt DC electricity, kind of like what your car runs off of. And then I have devices that in turn change that 12-volt DC into regular house current like you have in your house. When people come here and they read about me and hear about me, I want them to know that you can now live a pioneer lifestyle and still have a high-tech life and be a force in life. I really kind of thought when I moved here that I'd have to give up 10% of the comforts for 90% of the bills, and it's really gone better than that. I've only had to give up 5% of the comfort and convenience for 95% of the bills. The longest wall is 285 feet long, and it's there's a lot of, when you go through the house, there's a lot of it you don't see because a lot of it is buffer between the earth and the house. In my estimation, a lot of people make an error when they build in the ground. They make the house exactly as big as the hole, and I decided I want to make the hole real big and set the house in the middle of it, up off of it. And so, man, that's made it possible for the thing to be as dry as it is for 25 years. It's been in the ground 25 years. Remarkable. See, this is one of the great things about outdoor Indiana, is we have some of the best hardwood to build with of any place in the world. And the wood I'm using mostly, almost everything that went in the ground as the main supports of the house was elm. Man, it lasts forever in the woods. I think this is a message about taking life a little more seriously, and obviously an environmental message, and how important it is to give up a little bit of the opulence in America, particularly as the way we design our homes. We build them out in fields, and in the summer we have to spend an enormous amount of money to cool them, and in the winter there are no windbreaks, and they're up on a hill, and it takes more to heat them. This thing here was designed to show that if you use some common sense, you can get your heat from the ground a lot, and if you can't get it from the ground, you can come out here in the forest and pick it up.